With Miss Bonnie Lass celebrating 60 years and the Maple River Burns Club reaching 149 years, the responsibility of preserving history has fallen to those who once participated in the program. From Deb Ireland gathering memorabilia from the 70s and 90s, to Megan Goodrich Burr scanning the images for videos and the museum, the caretakers of the tradition have ensured the next generation will be able to discover their roots.
To put up a presentation of the documents here. So we have our first Miss Bonnie Lass crown is here in the middle, and that was for Shirley Doby in 1966. She was the first Miss Bonnie Lass, and that stayed and continued for 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. The first 5 years all shared that one crown, and then that was donated back to Miss Bonnie Lass. And then Deb Ireland was the next Miss Bonnie Lass, and she was the first person that got to have her own crown, and she got to keep her own crown. And then after that, since 1971 on, all the Miss Bonnie Lasses have had their own individual crown that they were able to keep. So Deb has donated that crown to the museum that they can display it for Miss Bonnie Lass. And we talked about the gifts that they've gotten over the years. So only Miss Bonnie Lass had a crown from 1966 up until 2001, the year that I was second runner-up. And in 2002 was the first year that, besides Miss Bonnie Lass, that all the court members also got a crown. So, and then they started getting better sashes. So there were not sashes for anybody else that was in Miss Bonnie Lass. And I don't know the exact year when the sashes started coming, but then they have improved over the years. Same with the crowns over the years. We used to get trophies. And so some of the trophies that are up here, Megan McCabe's is up here from 1998. She was first runner-up. She donated her trophy. And so first runner-up and second runner-ups trophies were fairly similar, and then Miss Congenialities is a little bit smaller. We were all giving gifts. We were giving gifts from our sponsors, which is the Heather Curling Club and the Maple River Chamber of Commerce and the Burns Club. And fun fact, if you didn't know, if you've ever attended Burns Night Celebration, you are a member of the Maple River Burns Club. So if you didn't know that you are a member of that. And so anytime you donate or give back to that those funds come to Bonnie Lass. So there's things like the blanket, like that happened for several years when I was in Miss Bonnie Lass, and there's pictures of me up here just to fill up this space, but they were given blankets as a gift. We were given the picture frame that I have down here with the photos from my year. Those are all things that were given as a gift as well. Buttons from the year we were in there, so we would exchange buttons between other community representatives and ourselves as well. We had those over the years as well. And then our scrapbooks. So I think that most of the Miss Bonnie Lasses create their own scrapbooks, but a lot of the other members of the court do as well, to help like to keep those memories alive.
So this is my rough scrapbook from when I was Miss Bonnie Lass. My Miss Bonnie Lass picture, they did not do court pictures at the time, so it's just the queen. My night from being crowned, kept the program, pictures from the paper, was all the girls that went out that year. We all had to wear white gloves too when we were on. We couldn't wear formals, and we had to wear white gloves for that night at the box. This is the only picture I have of Shannon and I that night. Shannon has them all, but that was the night that she was crowned in 1995.
This activity was made possible by an artist grant provided by the Prairie Lakes Regional Arts Council from funds provided by the McKnight Foundation.